Alright, gang, what is good? How are we all doing? How is the motion today? By the way, if we can see from La Charte, Take Profit 2 is about to get hit. So, while I'm going to be doing a trade recap on the previous video, uh, you know, we'll also see if this will get hit. Okay, so how's your day been? How's everything been for you guys? Hope you guys had a good week, a good day. I'm actually stressed out as fuck. Like, bro, honestly speaking, this had to be one of the most eventful weeks that I've had in a long time. Like, very, very eventful. Shit was done. Um, Lots of things going on. Very, very plenty of activities. That is currently working on. Okay, and that's just what it takes to get to the top. It's not easy, so we have to continue. All right. So high energy, high energy, high energy, high energy, high energy. Okay, I think I'm geared up now. All right, guys. So let's see. Trade recapitulation. All right, guys. Take profit is about to get hit. Let's see. Take Profit 2 is about to get hit on that. Um, I think this will actually take a bit of time. Okay. Alright, so I actually need to charge this, bro. Alright, so let's get into the trade recap for the day, guys. Um, a trade recap for this one is going to be coming up. What I did, how I entered. They got like a crazy RR, bro. Like a crazy RR. Like this is like a 1 to 9, bro. This was high RR for real. Okay, so let's start the trade recap. Alright, so let's see. Um, Pretty sure I was here, right? Okay, so I was on this move. Okay, so let's trade recap that we had. Sorry, this is distracting me. Okay, I really need to like make sure that because I initially manage my position. I'm thinking if there's any other draw on liquidity that we could possibly use, or I don't want to be too greedy. And like we're inches away. Now you guys are watching like the decision of a trader real time. Like anything can happen. That's one of our fundamental rules or fundamental truths in trading. Anything can happen in the market. So yeah, I'm trying to see. Is it this one? Okay. Okay. Alright, guys. Take profits. Two just got hit, and we have successfully closed this trade. Alright, I'm done for this trade. Actually, a really good trade. Alright, a really, 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 really good trade. Like we got like a profit ratio of like 1 to 9. So that was from here all the way to here. Can you see that's like a 1 to 9? So I'm going to be talking about that in the next trade recap. Okay, so for now, what we want to actually do is to start with the first one. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Trade recap for this point. Alright, so as we all know, what am I looking for? First of all, obviously, I'm looking for a liquidity sweep. I'm looking for a liquidity sweep of the. Excuse me. I'm looking for a liquidity sweep of these highs, okay, which we got here, and I was hoping for a retrace like into this surrounding gap that was here. Alright, we didn't actually push into it, but like we were very very close to it. Okay, but we're not pushing into it. Okay, so we got our liquidity. Is it this one? Are you sure it's this one? Isn't it here? Okay, yeah, yeah, it was. Okay, so we got the liquidity sweep. All right, and then what do we see? We get to break up structure off of this candlestick. Okay, so our next candle will start from here that we're looking at. Okay, so what do we do? As always, scale down to the 15-minute time frame. So on the 15-minute time frame, this is where our hold on, like it's been very long, so I want to be sure. Okay, so first of all, I want to be sure I'm doing the right thing. If I took the trade there, the liquidity trade break of such and retrace into something, right? Because guys, like I'm sorry, like it's been very long. Okay. Aha, I was looking at this high. I remember liquidity sweep break of structure. Okay, okay. So let me show you guys what actually transpired, okay? So don't get lost. Alright, we come here, alright, see a liquidity sweep, alright. So this was what that was why I was looking at this point. I was like, is it this point or this point? Okay, so we see that okay, price has actually pushed into this 7 gap and filled it very, very nicely. Alright, you can see it filled it very, very nicely. Okay, so from there I was like, okay, bet that is very, very nice. We just got pushed into a fair value gap, and what happens in the fair value gap? Um we get retracements to the downside, which is what I'm actually looking at now. Okay, but we get once the fair value gap gets filled, obviously there will be retraces to the downside or to the opposite direction. So fair value gaps are retracement tools. Yes, yes. Okay, so we got that retrace, and we're like, okay, fine. What are we looking for? Liquidity sweep. Okay, you guys are going to see some real patience in action here, because I was actually like willing to be patient with this stuff. Anyways, okay, so the liquidity sweep of the highs 1 2, alright, 1 2. That's this high. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see this high and this high. Okay, so that was the liquidity sweep of the high. Alright, so I was looking for my break of structure. I got the break of structure. So then, obviously, what are we looking for finals is our retracement. Okay, so the retracement actually happened. So I marked out this fair. Oops. So I marked out this fair value gap here and a fair value gap here. Okay, so there were two fair value gaps that I was looking at, considering if price would push into that, and price did push into this one very nicely. So immediately it pushed into this one. What was I looking for? I was looking forward to scaling down to the 15-minute time frame. So scale down 15-minute time frame. So let's see, that should be yeah. Alright, this was the push into it, so I was like, alright, cool. So we don't need this one anymore. Liquidity sweep of this high. Alright, move up, move down. Actually, there were draws on liquidity. There were draws on liquidity here, here, here. Alright, I'm using this move up, move down, move up, move down. Okay, so don't get confused on here. So those are the draws on liquidity, but we're only able to reach up to this point of this fair value gap, which was here. Okay, so that does my liquidity sweep. This one right here. I think this one has my liquidity sweep. Alright. Then what was I looking for? A break of structure. That was all I was looking for. So break of structure here. So this gave me like a one to I was looking forward to a 1 to 3, but we got like 1 to 2.5. So break of structure here. Okay, so I'm entering off of this candle, right? So I'm entering off of this candle. So my entry position from here, my stops above this high. Okay, my stops above this high, my take profit. So that's 120 points, right? 120 points. Let's see. Uh, okay. So one from this line. This is why I don't like using it. So, anyways, I'm going to use the 15-minute time frame. So, due to the fact that we like this was like a new, uh, new time high, new time low. Okay, so it was like the lowest low, all time lows. Okay, so I didn't really have a position to put it into. Why? Because like there were no draws on liquidity. Okay, so if you see on the H4, so going back now, literally no draws, like all the way back, no draws on liquidity. So I was just using my RR ratio to like tap it up. You understand? So it's like okay, there is a what's it called? Like we're still going back. Oh, I was not seeing anything yet. Oops, accidentally closed that. So it was like a what do they call it now? I use the RR, okay, which my minimum is like a 1 to 3, and the minimalist is like a 1 to 2.5 or 1 to 2. Okay, so I was using that. So you know that was what I was using. So I was just like okay, 1 to 3. So market actually started going down. Okay, so I took my partials when it was half of my position, which was at a 1 to 1.5. Remember, I said that I was trying to take it to 1.3, but I took my partials at 1 to 1.5. Okay, so and then my can you guys see my screen? No, how about now? Okay, so 1 to 1.5, and then my yeah, 1 to 1.5, and then the and I drew my, after you take your partial profits, you want to enter into a risk free trade. So I drew my stop loss all the way to break even, and then I allowed the remaining trade to run. So unfortunately, the rest of the trade was stopped out, but I was still able to take some profit home. So which was the partials that I took, although like the other profits I left it. So fucking depleted all the way to zero. So this candle was the one that actually took it away. Okay. So but yeah, that is what happened. So you guys are going to be getting this trade that we just took, which we got crazy RR, like literally the craziest, bro. Like a 1 to 9, bro. Like this, like you can't tell me. like shit. Like even back testing has proven that this thing, the minimal it gives is like a one to 1.3. Okay, so this actually works. Alright. So but thank you guys for joining in. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna holler at you guys, alright? Much love. Peace out. Bye. Let me see if I can locate my stop button. Uh, oh, you want to get free? Guys, I can't. Oh my god. Alright, guys. Formal outing. Peace out.